Download your brain. Now, what am I talking about? So a lot of you small business owners, you have a lot of things going on. And at the end of the day, you need to take stock of what is going on in your days and how best you can improve it. Now, it is okay to try to analyze your day or analyze your actions in your head, but this is very limited. A better way to do this would actually be to put pen to paper where you begin to write out what took place throughout the day and how it is you're going to improve it. So I'm going to do an actual practical exercise now, and you'll be able to look over my shoulder. And I hope for this to be a good starting point for a lot of you business owners out there who have a lot going on. If you have a small business or you have a family, there is a lot going on by default. And you really need to clear your head. You really need to shed some light on some of the events of the day and analyze what took place, where you went wrong, how you can do better. Because if you don't do this, you're going to end up in a lot of frustrations where you keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. So now I'm just going to do a short exercise for you to understand what it is I mean by a brain download. Okay, so now I'm going to do a bit of a brain download for the 30th of December. So I'm going to put 30th of 12th, 2022. I can title it brain download. Okay. So you just start. You can start from where you remember or the things that were significant. So what I can start with is here. So gas, okay. So today I wanted to get the car washed and to fill up on gas. Now one of the problems I encountered here is that because there was a long line at the car wash, I actually did not end up getting the car washed. Now I'm going to use this as an example. So my car, I haven't washed my car for a long while, and it is pretty dirty, and I needed to get that car washed. But here's the problem: I went to get it washed, and there was a long line at the car wash. So what can I do better? So like I can say next time, plan to go when it is early and has less traffic. Okay. So what can also be done too as well? Maybe I can. Some of you may say, well, I have a 9-to-5 job, so I can't, my time is fixed. What you can probably do here as well, in this case, you can say, so you can look at the calendar and plan to go early on a public holiday. And if I had done this, maybe things would have worked out better for me. On those of you who have a 9-to-5 job where you're locked in at those times and you can't really do anything within that time, if you look at your calendar and you see where there's a public holiday and you can plan to go early on that day. So maybe 8 a.m. on a public holiday would have been a better time for me to go. Okay, I'm just saying. So this is what I mean by a short example of a brain download. When you write out your full day or maybe your week, you'll have a lot more pages on you. And the whole idea of this is to analyze what is going on in your life and see where your inefficiencies are, see where it is you're causing yourself a lot of unnecessary stress due to poor planning. Okay, and a great way to plan things out is to put pen to paper. Don't try to do this in your head. You're going to get very limited results, and it is eventually going to lead to frustration because you are going to become overwhelmed. So I hope this was a good tip for you, and I hope start to apply it, and I think you'll begin to see some results.